OG Andrew here from the family of gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look and unboxing Disney Villainous. So I picked this up a little while ago because there is a Marvel version of this, and I wanted to try out the Disney one first because the Disney one came out before the Marvel version. So I wanted to get this one, and I'm starting to get more into Disney now, like the classic Disney movies, and I wanted to get this. This is a really fun game, and it's not a true unboxing because I opened this and I played some of the game before, so it's a really fun game, but I just wanted to show this game off on the channel because it's really fun. So let's get into it. Alright, so here is the box with this really sweet, smooth design to it. It's really cool and really looks like straight out of Disney, and it shows you everything on the back, but I will show you everything that's in the back. Now, I believe this, I got this at Target for $35, and I feel like that everything you get in here is definitely a good price point. So if we take a look, we got the instructions here. It's actually not that much. I mean, it's a little wordy, but it's a fairly easy board game once you get used to it. But we have all the instructions here. Very nice. Then we have here, these are called, I'll move the box to the side, but these are the villain domains, and there's 6 villains in here. So we have Captain Hook, for example. How it works is you open this up, and it's got a bunch of different spaces that you can go to, and you take your villain mover, which we'll take a look at also. And you go to certain spaces, you perform those actions, you play cards. That's pretty much how the game works. And each villain has a specific objective to do. So Captain Hook has to defeat Peter Pan at the Jolly Roger location. So you have to find him, bring him there, and then fight him and beat him. And then Captain Hook will win the game. So it's a pretty interesting game. So we have Captain Hook. We got Maleficent, who also, you know, every one of these has a thing to open up. And the artwork is cool. It's not just stills from the movie. It's from the movies. They're actual, like, remade artwork, which is really cool. Then we have Ursula. We got Jafar. Might as well show everything. And then here's Ursula's. Then we have the Queen of Hearts. So, you know, pretty, I guess, formidable villains. But then we have Prince John from Robin Hood, which I didn't even know. I didn't really honestly know that there was a Robin Hood Disney animated movie until I saw that Prince John was in this. I was like, where is he from? So this comes with 6 villains. Now there are expansions. There's 3 expansions that have 3 villains each, with some different mechanics added to the different villains. And for this, it comes with, like I said, these 6, but then you also get these pieces as your villain movers. So for example, for Prince John, you go to each space like this and do certain things. So each villain has one of those, and we'll take a look at each. So we got the Prince John one. It's a weird, like, rubbery type of plastic. It's kind of like a cool, clear looking thing. That's pretty cool. Then we have the Queen of Hearts. Then we have Jafar. Then we have Ursula, which is pretty cool. Then we have Maleficent. And the last one is probably my favorite one, for Captain Hook. That one looks really, really cool. Now each villain that you get, you got the board, you have your piece, but you need your cards as well. And here we have 2 different decks for each villain. You have your regular villain deck, and then you have the Fate deck. Now, the villain deck is where you draw cards from to help you win the game. It's got allies to help you fight heroes. It has effect cards to help you win, and it has item cards and stuff like that. The Fate deck is bad. It also has effects and items, but it also has heroes. So we have the White Rabbit, Dodo, March Hare. You know, they have. There's Alice. This is for the Queen of Hearts, obviously, and each villain has 2 decks. So there's 30 cards in the villain deck and 15 in the Fate deck. So the Fate deck is bad, and there's a cool mechanic which I'm not going to get into here. But for the Fate deck, and if you can't really see it on the Fate deck, but each back side of the cards have these really cool designs on the back of them. And if we take a look at the cards, like, there's some really nice artwork, and it's not like they just kind of, you know, took stills from the movie. No, like these are like HD kind of looking cards that look really, really nice. So there is one more thing that each villain, well, 2 more things technically, that each villain needs to get started playing, and that is your villain guide. And this is a really cool thing that they did. I don't know why I like this so much, but you have different villain guides. So for Captain Hook, Queen of Hearts, Maleficent, Prince John, Jafar, and Ursula. Then you also have a reference card of what each symbol stands for as an action, and then on the back it tells you each of the villain's objectives, and there's 6 for the 6 villains, which you can do 2 to 6 players, by the way, for this game. But these are really cool. So if we take a look at Captain Hook, like I explained before, he has to bring Peter Pan to the Jolly Roger and then defeat him to win the game. But if you look in here, it's got like a whole pamphlet here of how to kind of do that. It doesn't exactly, like, it tells you what you need to do. Like, you have to find the Neverland map first to unlock the Hangman's Tree, and then you have to find Peter Pan, then you have to move him to the Jolly Roger, then you have to fight him there. And this tells you exactly how to do that. But by reading this, it's not really like you read this and you'll know how to beat the game. No, like, it just tells you your objective, and you have to figure out how to do that. And I like that a lot, and it tells you, like, oh, like, these cards are good for this, or, you know, like, you can add this for this. You know, it's a really cool thing, and each villain has these, and it's a really cool thing, and it's a quick read, too. And once you read this, you kind of get the gist of what you have to do for the game. And each villain, like I said, it comes with one of those. So let's move these villain stuff out of the way, because there is one more thing that I need to show you, and that is the pool of power that you have. And there comes with a little plastic, like, cauldron looking thing, not a cauldron, like a little whatever you want to call it. And you get a whole bag of power tokens, which are essentially the currency in the game. So in the game, you'll take some power, and then when you play cards, you have to spend that power to do that. It also comes with 3 lock tokens, which basically, like, oh, I dropped one, but the lock tokens lock certain areas for you. So like Ursula, Captain Hook, and Jafar can't go to one of their spaces until they've unlocked this space and remove it, which is an interesting concept to it. And then you get a fate token, which is only, you can kind of see it, it's a little hard with the white, but this is for 5 to 6 players only, so you can't fate someone twice, which I'm not going to really explain it too much because this is just an unboxing. But really, these are all the components you get, and I love how it comes with little bags. It makes everything so much more organized. And then you can put everything back into this little insert for the box, and it all goes back nicely. It all can just fit on the shelf. You're not like struggling to fit stuff on, and then like you have the box lid kind of sticking up a little bit because you're trying to just cram everything in there. No, everything fits in here perfectly. So you put the villain movers in here, all the cards go there, the stuff goes. Very awesome, and I love this. I love the insert, and because I'm a designer, and it's just cool how that they designed all this stuff so that it works. It's just great. And then on the back, it does have a little post-credit scene for however you say that name, from 101 Dalmatians, for that expansion. And like I said, there's 3 other expansions for this game. So that is everything that comes in the Disney Villainous box. This is the worst takes it all box. Now, there is something else that is pretty cool about this game. There are 3 expansions. They are $25, and they come with 3 new villains that don't come in this box. So there's one that has Hades, Dr. Facilier, and who's the other one? Oh, the Evil Queen from Snow White. You can just buy that without buying this. You don't need this to play. This is just the one this is the bigger box that comes with 6 villains. So you don't need this to play the game. You could buy one of the 3 expansions and just use that, and just use the 3 characters for just to play a 3-player game or 2-player game. But this one lets you play, obviously, with 5 to 6 players, and this was the first one that came out. There is a Marvel one that came out, and after playing this game a bunch of times, I'm in love. I really like this game. This is a very fun and interesting game. It's very unique in how the gameplay works and stuff like that. So if you're a fan of Disney, I definitely think you would like this. It's a little... I wouldn't say it's really complicated, because I've tried to show people how to play, and it kind of gets a little confusing just because there's so many different things that you can do. You have a whole 30-card deck with a bunch of different things that you can do to help you achieve your goal, and it's cool how each villain has a different goal that basically you just, like I said, you try to do the goal, you try to do the objective, and then once you do the objective, then you just win the game. But some things are not as easy as they seem. Like Prince John, he has to start his turn with 20 power, which is, like I said before, is the currency of the game, because, you know, he's a prince and he's greedy, and all of his cards are just like, oh, you know, tax heroes. Okay, if I have this many heroes, I can get this many power and do this and do that. But it's not that easy to do those things. And then you have other people that'll mess with you, and they will fate you and make you flip over cards in your fate deck, and that'll affect you badly. Like, for example, like Prince John, if you play Robin Hood down, Robin Hood will take 4 power from Prince John. So there's a lot of cool, neat little things that are in this game that I really enjoy, and the mechanics of this game are just so unique to me, and I really like it. And I'm definitely going to get that Marvel one, because obviously it's Marvel. But that one only comes with 5 villains. It comes with Thanos, Hela, Ultron, Taskmaster, and Killmonger. And that just came out this year, so I might be doing a review of that, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to see more Disney Villainous videos in the future, let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to see more, let me know, and I will maybe do them. And you know what, screw it, I will do more Disney Villainous videos. So subscribe for more videos like this one. We got a bunch of awesome stuff also on the channel that you can check out. Check out the links in the description to our Discord server and our Patreon page, because that helps us support the channel a lot. And subscribe if you're new. And that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you in the next one.